Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This time I've got a great dish for you. Really easy to make, that costs under £5. All you need is breast chicken. Now for this dish, cut them into cube sizes like you see in the picture there. Now what you need here, the herbs. I've decided to go with the cumin seeds and the coriander seeds, and I smashed them in this thing. Then what you're gonna need, 3 pieces of tomatoes. You're gonna need to cut them really fine. 1 piece of onion, ginger and garlic. Now you can use paste if you want with the ginger and garlic. It doesn't really matter for me. I preferred them fresh, only because I wanted that rich taste of the ginger and the garlic. But you can use paste or powder, whichever one that you like, prefer. Now in my pan, I've already got fennel seeds and bay leaves. I just prefer these because of the whole the taste, the herbs. I love these things. You don't have to have them in there. This is just my preference of a curry. Now everyone has their own way of starting, how to make it, what they use. This is just a dish that I really love, and I thought I'd share it with you. In my marination of the chicken, now I've got 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 tablespoons of yogurt, salt taste, and lime. And I've let it marinate for a while. You can leave it for an hour, half an hour, or however long that you like. The longer the better. You can put it in the fridge overnight. It's really up to you. I decided to make mine about an hour before I started cooking. So I marinated it an hour before I started cooking. And of course, yes, I did clean the chicken. That's one thing that I always do. Now this pan here is where I'm going to be frying it. This pan here is where I'm going to be making the sauce. So I'm going to add in a bit of oil and start the fennel seeds and all these seeds and the bay leaves, and start to put them on a medium heat and start to cook. This was an easy dish for me. Didn't really take me that long. I was in the kitchen less than an hour and it tasted great. What else can I say? Finger licking good. So I'm going to be doing this side by side. At the same time, while I'm making my sauce, I'll be frying the chicken, and then I'll be putting that on the side. So this has been going on for about 5 minutes, and you start to smell the aroma as this is cooking. So on here, I'm adding in now. I'll be adding in my my ginger and my garlic, and also my onions. I just find it easy to do it step by step in this way. I really enjoy cooking it in this type of fashion instead of putting everything in all at the same time, which for me on this dish would not make much sense. So you have to let things caramelize, let the onions turn a little bit brown. So I've used a little bit of oil. You can't even hardly see it. But what I did here was add in a little bit of water, just to help me, just for it not to stick to the pan or anything like that, or burn, or you don't really want that burnt smell. So instead of adding oil, I added water. That makes much more sense to me than adding in oil. So that's what you see here. It's a slightly long video because I decided to do it step by step. And this is anyone, if you don't have, basically, if you've never made this dish before, basically words can't even come out of my mouth correctly. So even if it's your first time cooking this dish, you would hit it on the nail, and trust me, you would love it. If there was a secret in this world that would be worthwhile sharing, cooking is one of them. These ingredients and herbs and spices is one of them. So I feel like I have to share this because big families want to eat good meals, and this is just one way how big families can make great dishes and enjoy it. You know, I got this from my local butchers, and he cut it for me. It didn't really cost much, but again, it's a dish that if you normally go out to a restaurant, this is something that you definitely, per plate, you definitely pay just about a tenner for it, or £10 for this dish. And this dish, the whole thing that I love about it is that you can eat this with either rice or with naan or with pita bread. You can make a sandwich out of it. You can do whatever you like with this dish. There's so many options of doing so many things that you can do with this dish. Now here I've added in a bit of oil, not too much oil because the chicken has enough water. So I'm definitely gonna take it easy with the oil. As you can see for yourself, quite a lot of water coming out of these chickens. I mean, the chicken breasts. So I'm doing them at the same time because it's a really easy dish. So while this is caramelizing and everything's coming out together, all the onion and the herbs are coming along, I'm at the same time frying the chicken. As I'm doing this, I'm keeping an eye on this. Yeah, and trust me, you don't need any help in the kitchen for this. All you have to do is the prep work beforehand for you to do this in the kitchen. I do have help in the kitchen with the camera, but that's about the only help that I need, obviously. Anything else, I'm just doing it step by step. And the heat is medium heat, so things do not get burnt. The last thing you want is something burnt, so keep that temperature on low heat. There's no secret about having great dishes. It's about having patience, the love, and attention. Pay attention to what you're doing in life in general, especially when you're in the kitchen. You don't want something burnt. You don't want that taste of anything burnt. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on every single thing that you're doing. And I really, really enjoyed this dish. And I've got more great dishes to come. So keep an eye on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the chicken. If you think I should do something new, if I should have done this, if I should have done that, please let me know. I'm not a chef. I didn't go to college learning this stuff. So it's all self-taught. I usually watch, if you guys know Latif on Stoke-on-Trent, the chef, that's who I usually prefer to watch and learn from. Shout out to him, great chef. Really learned a lot from his YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please go ahead and subscribe to Latif on his channel. He's a chef in Stoke-on-Trent, makes great dishes, great videos. Really built my confidence in the kitchen by watching his YouTube channel. So thank you very much, Latif, for that. Now here I'm adding in my spices, teaspoon of what you see, and I love to show you what I'm actually putting in there, so you can actually pick it up from the supermarket and try these dishes yourself. So a teaspoon of everything. I didn't really do the whole full teaspoon of everything. Some things I did do half with a teaspoon or just a teaspoon. So just simple ingredients here and really easy to do. And I just mixed this and I added in a bit of water to let that continue cooking on a slow heat. This is great. You really start to smell the difference by now. Things are coming together, coming along. The smell just changes. It just smells great. And by doing these videos, I think I'm also building up other people's confidence in getting in the kitchen and trying out different things. And it's good to get in the kitchen and cooking for your family. It's a change. It's a change and it's a good change. You know what I mean? So here now, I'm gonna add in, because I really feel that these herbs are really come along together. So I'm gonna add in my 3 chopped tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. And I'm not gonna add in water now. I will do at a later point, but not now. But I left this for about 15 minutes on a low heat. At some point, I did cover it up, but at some point, while I kept on having an eye on it, I did add in a bit of water just to let the tomatoes cook properly. As you can see, I'm keeping an eye on that chicken. I'm turning it. And I haven't burnt anything. The pan is slightly burnt, but I haven't burnt the chicken. So I continue to keep an eye on it. And this chicken tastes fantastic. My goodness, it has so much taste of that marination. And it was amazing, and I'm really glad that I didn't really use much oil on that chicken. I believe it wouldn't have turned out to be as good as it turned out, if I used a lot of oil, because this chicken has quite a lot of water anyway, so you don't need that much oil. So everything here is on medium heat, by the way, guys. There's no high heat at all when I'm doing my cooking. So I left that for about 15 minutes, added in a bit of water, then I came back to check on it, and you'll see me soon checking on it after 15 minutes. Here we go. So here I am after 15 minutes, and you can see the difference on the tomatoes. I've added in my salt, and you can see how the tomatoes and the herbs and the spices have really come along together. Now you can see some big differences in this curry. And now what I'm gonna add is my chicken. Then I'm gonna add that yogurt. I did put 2 spoons in the beginning, but I ended up adding in 1 more big spoon. So about 3 spoons in this yogurt. About 3 spoons of the yogurt in the chicken. And then I just basically covered it up, left it for about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what I did next. So here you'll see me adding in 2 spoons, but adding 3 if you are making as much as me. So I later on decided, after checking on it, that I will add in 1 more spoon of yogurt. So it depends on how you want your your curry dish, if you really want it running or with a lot of the sauce or not. It really depends on how you would like your curry. Yeah. So I did add in one more that you might not see on the video. So all I did here was just cover it, leave it for about 10 minutes. And I came back after 10 minutes. Here we go. So this is what it would look like after 10 minutes. Mind you that I did add in that yogurt again. So here I'm adding kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek seeds, leaves. As a curry madras, and then I added in my coriander leaves. So I just mixed this up and left it for about another 5 minutes. Now I did add in a little bit of water after this video was made, just cause I liked it a little bit. Mine was slightly it was less saucy, more of the chicken, so I did add in a little bit of water at the end, just to have a bit more sauce. But yeah, this was the end of the video. Like I said, I did add in a little bit more water onto that sauce because it wasn't enough for me. So it tasted great just by itself, even like this. And I'll let you hear what I have to say once I did taste it.